About 2 years ago, I used to work the closing shift at a gas station outside a small town in Ohio. Wasn't a bad job. Quiet nights, a few regular customers, mostly truck drivers and people passing through. The only weird thing about the place was the road behind it, Route 8. Locals hated driving it after dark. People joked about seeing things out there. A woman in white, someone standing in the trees, headlights following you when nobody was behind you. I thought it was just small town nonsense, until the night I saw her myself. It was raining hard that night, the kind of rain that makes parking lots look black under the lights. Around 1 a.m., businesses completely died. No cars, no customers. Just the sound of rain hitting the windows. I was cleaning the coffee machines when I noticed someone standing outside near the pumps. A woman. She wasn't under the awning. She was just standing directly in the rain, completely still. At first I assumed her car broke down, but something felt wrong immediately. She wasn't trying to get inside, wasn't waving for help, wasn't even moving. She just stood there staring at the building. Her hair hung over most of her face, soaked from the rain, and she was smiling. I could somehow tell even from that far away. I opened the door slightly and yelled, "Ma'am, are you okay?" She didn't answer, didn't react at all. Then the lights inside the gas station flickered once. When they came back, she was closer, now standing beside pump 3. I know she didn't walk there. I would have seen it. That uneasy feeling hit me hard, the kind where your brain starts telling you to lock every door. So I did. I locked the front entrance and stepped back from the windows. The woman slowly tilted her head sideways, still smiling. Then she lifted one hand and pointed behind me. I turned around instantly. Nothing there. When I looked back outside, she was gone. Completely gone. No footprint, no car, nothing. Just rain. That should have been the end of it. But a few minutes later, the store phone rang. I answered without thinking. At first, there was only static. Then I heard breathing. Slow breathing. And a woman quietly whispered, "You looked away." The call disconnected. I was seriously considering calling the police. Then I heard knocking. Not at the front door, at the employee back entrance. 3 slow knocks. Nobody should have even known that door existed. It was behind the building near the dumpsters. I grabbed the baseball bat we kept under the counter and walked towards the security monitor. The camera outside the back door was full of static, but every few seconds, I could see her standing there, closer each time the image flickered. Then the power went out. The entire store went black. Only the emergency exit sign stayed lit. And in the silence, I heard the back door handle slowly turning. I backed away from the hallway. The handle kept moving, slowly, deliberately. Then came the sound that still messes me up to this day. Laughing. Soft laughing from the other side of the door. Not normal laughter. It sounded wrong somehow, like someone pretending to sound human. Then the door suddenly slammed hard enough to shake the walls. Once, twice, 3 times. Then silence. I hid behind the counter with the bat for almost 10 minutes. Finally, the power came back on. Everything looked normal again. No movements, no sounds. The security cameras worked too. I checked the back camera first. Nobody there. But written across the wet concrete behind the building were the words, "Thank you for looking." I quit the next morning. A week later, I told one of the old truck drivers about what happened. The moment I mentioned the smiling woman, his face changed completely. He asked me one question. "Did she point at you?" I said yes. He just nodded slowly and said, "She does that before she follows people home." I laughed nervously and asked if he was joking. He didn't laugh back. That same night, I got home around midnight. My apartment was dark and it was quiet. I walked into the kitchen and froze because standing outside my living room window in the rain was a woman smiling at me